Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Oblivion. So, I've had the sudden realization, we're real close to the end. Well, in some ways, in others, not so much. See, hear me out. We don't have any more quests that I can do immediately. Everything else would either take time, and I really don't want to do the High Cross quest, or is something over the course of just playing through Shivering Isles, which may happen or may not, like the collectibles. A lot of those are randomly spawning in chests, and I have absolutely zero control over when they appear or what I can get from them. So, I think the easiest thing to do for me, because I've realized we've run out of settlement quests other than High Cross, and there are no other miscellaneous quests other than the Hill of Suicides. Now, I could do the Hill of Suicides, however, there is one specific place that we go to during the Hill of Suicides that is actually that is actually part of another quest, and I feel like it wouldn't make any sense to go through that place twice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the other two places that don't have any affiliation with any other quest. And we're going to go through those two dungeons. And then from there, I don't know. I don't know how I want to do High Cross. I'll figure that out. But after that, unless you want me specifically to do something in Shivering Isles that like you really want to see, that's not really a quest, just let me know that, because I am going to start the main quest, which will end up changing some things in Shivering Isles, which is why I wanted to do most of this beforehand, just so that I didn't have to deal with most of the random ass things that'll pop up. Otherwise, we'll just start moving on with the story and keep going. Yeah, even High Cross. I have a feeling that High Cross is going to end up being something that I do after I've started a specific some sort of event, which may be harder or easier. I'm not sure just yet, but I'm just going to have to deal with that when it comes, you know? So, here we go. Rotten Den. In this place, we are going to find another skull and more of these amber things that'll pop up. A dead treasure hunter, huh? Well, we're not going to be idiots like him. Just don't get hit by the trap. So, this place. It's got zealots in it. It's got scalons or whatever they're called in it. Not a fun place. But, got to go through it nonetheless. Ow. Someone was in a hurry. I think they're supposed to come after you or something when you get hit by one of those. I'm not entirely sure. In any case, it's not that bad. Pretty easy to get through, actually. One other thing that I found, or that I read up on, because I can't claim too much credit for it, is that there is one specific oddity that apparently, if you were playing the base game, you could actually end up never finding and never getting. Because, well, so most of them are found through chests. Sometimes they're found on enemies, very rarely though. That's why I'm not really killing a lot. One of them, however, is, I'm just going to say it because I don't know when we're going to find it, and I don't want to wait until we do, because it might be one of the last ones we find. And a piece of amber shaped like Sheogorath's head. Why is this one so difficult? Well, one, it only spawns in amber veins and roots and stuff like that. However, apparently those things are non-respawning. As in, if you go through every single amber thing in the game and you don't find Sheogorath's head, because it is a chance to spawn, it's not guaranteed ever, that's it. That's the end of that oddity. Super interesting, I think. the fact that there is like one of the oddities that, you know, you just can't possibly get. Fear not, if you're worried about never getting it, there is a way to basically solve this problem. However, only, that's where I came from, right? Yes. Only if you have the unofficial patch installed, because the unofficial patch puts in the possibility that that piece of amber will spawn on elder gnarls when they die. So there's my little fun fact of the day. Now, the other thing that we need to do is that this is a treasure place. Where's... Hold up. Is there something down here that I missed? Oh, yes. Okay, good. I was about to say, this is a huge dungeon. It's about 5 levels. So get ready to be in it for the long haul. Funny enough, I think this upper passageway is like the place where we just were. Maybe? Ow. Oh, come on. I was already past it. So, yeah. Be ready for that if you plan to try and get every one of the oddities. Am I going to try and get all the oddities? Yeah, I'll try. It's honestly one of the things that I don't have control over in this game. That's kind of funny. They can get hit by those things. Wow, nothing real good. And that zealot just got hit twice. So the skull that we want from this place is located in the 3rd area. However, this is actually a decent place for amber, I'm pretty sure. So it might not be a bad idea to look through some of these areas. We can get up there, I'm pretty sure, too. Oh, there's amber. No, not amber. Madness down there. I thought there was supposed to be amber. Wait a minute. Do these just wrap around to the simple... Oh, they do. That makes it easy. And then whoever that is just watches this part, I guess. If that's going to be your whole job all day. And just some gold. Although I guess technically I could like whoop, put myself up here. Not that I think anything is up here. Oh wow. There was something up here. Oh, madness ore and a whole lot of gold. Well, look at that. Exploring gets you places. Who thought? Who would have thought? There's nothing over there. So does the lower path lead back up here? It does. But there's also a chest on the lower path, so it would behoove us to come down here. Nope, nothing that great on it. It didn't behoove us that much. More madness ore. Nothing really of value there. And nothing over here. Okay. Moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. So they pray to the Scalen statues, which admittedly is a little weird, given the fact that they are absolutely hard and evil creatures. Alright, let's see what's in here. Some gold, madness ore. Ooh, thank you. Black arrow, huh? Oh, look at that. Not a bad haul. Again, love the fact that I can just pop up into between them. Encampment. Are these 3 different areas, or is this all leading to the same area? Sanctum. So Sanctum is the one where we need to get the skull from. Hollow. Okay. I don't know if any of these lead to the same area, so to speak. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought that was going to be a drop, and that was going to be annoying. Is that a shambles without a skull? It is. Nothing in there. Nothing worth it, anyway. That's weird. I don't know that I've ever seen a shambles without a skull. Ow. Replete shambles. God, there's a lot of shambles here. So if you don't want to fight shambles, which, by the way, they do take quite a bit of hitting, to kill. Be careful. So there's a way up here. There's also a way up there, which we should check out as well. Yay, dungeon crawls. And sometimes I feel nice about dungeon crawls. Oh, cool. That'll lead us to the sanctum. Alright. So we can actually come back this way, get into the sanctum, and then follow along. Right. This is the place that has that, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's the other place that... Right. Yes. The other dungeon that we're going to crawl through today has something for the Museum of Oddities as well. This one does not, however. Really? There's not really that much here, is there? Oh, wow. Both of those go to the sanctum. Alright, well, let's go to the sanctum. So, sanctum. Yeah, about this place. Not great. A lot of the same stuff. Evil things all over the place. As you can see. Lots of coffins, lots of shambles, bones, dead people, skeletons. You'd almost think that there would be necromancers here, but there isn't. Well, can zealots be necromancer? I don't think that they can, actually. Another shambles. Ooh. Hollow amber. Nope, just regular amber in there. I am very aware that I'm real close to my weight limit right now. And we may end up not being able to carry a lot, but that's also why I'm not particular. Whoa. Might be one of the things we have to give to her up at High Cross. Anything in here? No? The worst part is that once we come across the area that we need to be in, I'll know for sure. But, oh wait, that leads back. Oh, that leads to the encampment. Interesting. Have we already passed through the middle? No. Okay, there's still a whole bunch of area. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I'm starting to realize that, like, well, one, I can say this with an almost certainty. Oblivion is gonna be done. Like, done. It almost seems like there's something beyond here, but the map doesn't allow you to go that way. Well, on the map at least, it looks like there's something beyond there, but you can't go that way. Oblivion's gonna be done before the end of 2017. I just know it. It's just the rate that we're going. We will be done. Bang. Bang. Grab that madness ore. So I think that's supposed to be a boss zealot of some sort. Why he doesn't get hit with the fucking, that is, I don't know. But anyway, look at all that we get. And he's definitely gonna see us, but in any case, we do have that skull now. It's interesting, this entire area for a miscellaneous unmarked quest. But yeah, back to my other point. Oblivion's gonna be done before the end of 2017. I'd give it like 16 episodes left after this, because all we really have is Shivering Isles and the main quests, and that's about it. I mean, I'm not going to show every single Oblivion gate. I am going to close them all, but I'm not going to show them, which is a lot easier. Because there's only like a few different patterns, and once I've shown those patterns, then I can either just speed through or do them off screen. And not have to bother with recording them. It's, I don't know, it's so weird to know that this series is actually going to come to an end. Because we've gotten a hell of a lot done. my main question is, what do you guys want to see after this? I'm putting this out to everyone, and I thought about putting it just to Patreon, but I don't know. Whoa. Well, that might be the weirdest crash I've ever had. Alright. Before I was so rudely interrupted, I have to check that, buddy. You wanna buzz off? I actually don't remember where it crashed in here, but somewhere in this place it did. I found a couple of extra... Oh, it was the fungus. I found a couple of extra madness ore on my way through this time that I didn't find last time. So that's always fun. But otherwise, pretty much the same thing. Even like loot-wise, which surprisingly does not always happen. Oh, and there's nothing here, huh? Alright. And I'm guessing this leads to what? The original place? Is this just the way out? Yeah, to the deadfall. Okay. Well, at least it's super easy to get out of here. Although I wouldn't really expect it to be difficult per se. I am slightly thinking more about like how maybe I should be fighting at least the Grummites, because technically they do have something that won't be able to find otherwise. Stick fence gate. It's real weird that that's like specifically labeled. Alright. Right, what was I talking about? Right, what to do after Oblivion? I mean, like, it's gotta be big. I gotta do something to take its place. And there's some games I've thought of where I really like that game, but I don't know if it's big enough to replace it. I don't know if I want to straight up just go into another Bethesda game either, because I don't know. I mean, I could. There's nothing against the Bethesda games I have. It just feels a little weird to go, like, right from one into another. That being said, I do have Fallout 4 in my Steam cart right now. So, wait, where the fuck does this one lead into? Ah. That leads to the hollow. I see. And that leads to the precipice. Oh, that leads right behind. Okay, I see. Interesting. Totally did not know that that was like an interconnecting chamber. I already picked this up, didn't I? In either case, it's not great. Wow, is that really everything here? I mean, there might be some stuff up there because I didn't check up here, but yeah, that's where my mind is at. Wait, this goes to the precipice as well? Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, so then, no, the precipice is area 2. What the hell does that door that goes to the deadfall lead to? Because deadfall is the first area. Where was that? Is that up here? No, that's not a thing. Where? No, really though, where was that? I think that's here? It's funny, because I think I actually sort of went through the way that they not expect you to go, but like they sort of planned it out. Left to right. I don't know, something like that. That's not deadfall. This leads back to... Oh yeah, deadfall. This is deadfall. Oh, it's above the first little trench maze. I see. Because when we got up above, that was the second trench maze. And I believe one of these things is the way out. And there's some extra amber here. That's what I saw floating around. Yeah, we might actually have to end up killing just a whole bunch of elder gnarls to see if we can actually get ourselves a Sheogorath shaped thing. So I don't know. If you have things to vote on, like, give me ideas. I think ultimately I will end up having patrons vote on it. Just because, you know, that's why the Patreon's sort of there. But I mention it, like, because I'm sort of at a loss of what to even attempt to put here, other than just doing, oh, another Oblivion game, or another Bethesda game. I mean, I've even thought about just doing Nerim, which, for those of you who don't know, Nerim is this very large, complete conversion mod for Oblivion that is, well, to put it lightly, just all-encompassing. So, I don't know. I've thought about that. Don't know if I would ever actually do it.
If you want to sneak up on one of those zealots.
Okay. In any case, that's just like my random ass thinking. You don't worry about it now, because we still got plenty of stuff to do.
Their robes.
So,
Fools them every time.
So I've heard. Still, best to avoid.
actually, while we're here, I guess I could talk to, is it her?
Hate the. Remind me to. Excellent. These are.
Black tar removed.
Hi.
Okay.
I hate. Remind me to. Liar.
Okay, I don't have anything. I don't actually know what she took. But I did just give her quite a few things. Or did I just glitch out the game? Well, I may have glitched out the game. I have no idea. Did I glitch out the game? Are we good? Okay, I think we're okay. It was starting to replay the same thing over and over again. So, what we need to do is find a place called Khan. We're going south. No, we need to go north. I believe that it's north of High Cross. Hope she doesn't get herself killed just randomly going out. We're going to the Cannes Film Festival. Cannes Film Festival. Campbell's is the only person that participates. Unless you like that progresso bullshit. What's wrong with you? Oh, don't want to fight that. Although I guess I should be fighting Elder Gnarls. Admittedly, I have no idea where this place is. Not off the top of my head, although I think that's it. I know that it's near High Cross. So I figured that's a good place to start. That hunger is totally going to see me, by the way. No? Wow. Is that it? This place is also going to be very large. It's, I think, another 5-area dungeon. We don't necessarily have to go through all of it, but it wouldn't hurt. Nope, this is Brelach. Oh.
Speak quickly. No mortal may enter the halls of Brelach. Speak quickly,
Nope,
mortal.
you're right. Needs a key. I can't enter it. Alright, well, that being said, what the fuck is Khan? I may have to look it up. I already have it discovered. Well, at least we have Braylock now. Because, you know, that wasn't embarrassing. Anyways, let's get inside before anybody sees us. You're definitely going to turn around right as we go in, aren't you? Yep. You sure did. Still following us, aren't you? No, you're not. Perfect. Okay, cool. Alright. So here we go. This one should be full of zealots. So another place full of human enemies. Although I believe that it has... Or not zealots. What are you? Heretics. And hunkers, I think, are the other thing in here. So very much actually like the other one. It's the place where they worship these weird enemies and, you know, that's about it. It's actually kind of cool because it's like clearly the exact opposite of the other. Although on the other hand, I don't like hungers. Voracious hunger. Wait, oh. Is that water or I just didn't load the texture? Okay. So there's an area there. Is it going to be that kind of a place where, yep, yes it is. Textures are not going to load. I have no idea what that texture is supposed to be, by the way. I'm guessing it's just more stone, but you never know with Oblivion. It could be like skulls or bones, and it's just like, nope. I thought that wasn't loaded either for a second there. Nope, that's just a darker texture. Sometimes I wonder if it's the mods I have that I installed for things looking pretty. And then I remembered, no, because usually mods fix things. Like, better than the original game would have had it. It's weird that the statues have, like, the whole tail going around and curling. Such a nice little intricate detail. And look, it even has the same traps as the other place we were in. Well, there's a mesh issue there. Let's see. We've passed by a couple of different entrances now. So this leads to the realm of Sheogorath. That's to the amphitheater. That's to the halls of tranquility. And then these doors are just wrapping back around to this part. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, well, best to leave that open then. Well, then let's start with the amphitheater, because I believe it's a one big loop. I could be wrong on that, but that is my guess. And the amphitheater is like the first thing on this list, but it might just also be because it's alphabetical. Yes, well, actually, no. Would this be? Yes, this would be alphabetically first compared to one of the other places. But I'm not using it as a guide. I'm more using it to be like, oh, I need to get there and do that. And otherwise, I just sort of close it just so that I know where I'm going. Because otherwise, you guys know what happens to me when I get lost. We're here for days. And then I end up looking it up anyway, so. It's not like it really changes much. Oh, there's just an asshole here. Cool. Not even that much. Alright, well. Alright. The truth be told, I looked up one thing, and I don't remember at all where the skull is in here. That's the main reason we're here. But after this, we will have all but one of the skulls. And the last one we'll pick up while we're doing the main quest anyway, so it's okay. It's okay. If I'm right, it'll be on another podium, and we can pick it up like normal. And if I'm wrong, it is somewhere else entirely, and fuck me, right? Well, alright, well, they set up an altar for themselves. I will say, the ruins here, they're only like half ruins. Remember what I said about, like, why don't we see any ruins that are nicer? This one, like, has rubble and stuff, but, like, damn, it's like, preserved pretty damn well. And in fact, the thing I love the most about it is that, like, you can clearly see the heretics that are here have tried to, you know, make it their own. They've got, you know, a carpet laid down for the person who, aquatic escape tome. Nice. We got our first matrix. Do we only have to do that once? I thought we would have had to do it once for Amber, once for Madness, but I guess we only have to do it once. Matrices, basically, it's molds. You bring them the matrices and the required amount of stuff, and they will make you an enchanted version of the armor. However, the enchantments are not chosen by you. It is chosen at random, or not at random by the game, but I believe there's like a certain list of what everything can get enchanted. Some of the enchantments are better than what you can do yourself. Some of them are not. So take it with a grain of salt as to how good it is. Personally, I don't like most of the enchantments that the matrices can possibly give. It's just not something I've ever really been interested in. But to each their own, you know? So we've got one. I might end up making all of them. I don't know. It's not on my, like... It's not a major thing on my to-do list, to be perfectly honest. Wow, look at all this. You got some, Ooh. So they capture people, bring them to Khan, and give them, the separate quarters. Each room is lined with the finest wines and cheeses, comfortable bedding, and pleasant chic roll style. Chic roll, I'm guessing that's putting a carpet underneath of the bedroll. Oh, God. What is the spectacle? Gorged on suckling meats and pungent cheeses. Remove the decorative weapons from the walls. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So they tried to bring them together for a... forcefully, albeit, they tried to bring them together for a... a joyful and, like, brotherly love ceremony. And they end up killing each other. I can't tell because if it's the madness of Sheogorath that they do that, or who specifically are the ones that they're kidnapping. Like, are they kidnapping zealots and doing that? Alright, wait. Oh, God. This place is rather big. I actually do need to go up this way, I believe. So we should go check out that way before we go down. Besides, I believe... that, yeah, that just wraps back around into here, to the other area. Yeah, okay. So, super interesting to me. There's a whole bunch of blood here. Is this where they put them? Or is this... No, Arena Substratium. Huh. Did I pass it? It's not in there. Maybe there was something over there that I missed. We do have to go down there, though. Well, I actually don't know if we have to go down there, but there might be something down there for us. Did I try all of these? Well, I tried those two. I might not have tried all the ones up here. I tried that one. Didn't try that one. Okay, not that one either. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, and that's where that wraps around. Okay. Of course, it could be in here, which is, you know, a tunnel just like the one I was just in. I'm looking for something specific, guys. Very specific. Screaming Moss. Is it actually going to be labeled differently? I don't know. There's another hunger here. Screaming Maw, Screaming Maw. Mute Screaming Maw. That's what we're looking for. That is another piece of that. God, they just slap their feet around. Plop, 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 plop. Anyways, we've got that. I don't believe we can actually get through there. I wonder what's down there. I don't know. Next. Wow, there's a whole lot of hollowed amber here. Good, decent place to look for, the shaped Sheogorath piece. Now, the skull's not down in the arena either, is it? I thought it was in a different area, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. This looks like we're in a totally different spot. That's back to the Halls of Tranquility. Fascinating. And what does this lead up to? Oh, that's where that is. Cool. Alright. So now we're just on the search for the skull down here. And I know some of you guys want me to fight a little bit more. You know how I feel about the combat of Oblivion. And we're going to get into plenty of fighting once I'm back into the main quest. What is even in the Halls of Tranquility? I have so much amber. That is absurd how much amber I have. I may have to go make like a full amber set. And bring it back with me just to, you know, have it. You know, I've been looking on the Skywind Discord lately, and one of the things that they mentioned that's like, what would you like to have? And some people mentioned being able to have a pop-up map like they used to have in Morrowind. And in here, yeah, I'd like to have this local area map just be like a thing in the top right corner if I could. That would be really nice. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate your input. Oh, what's this button do? I don't know what that button did. Probably just turns off the trap. Where does this lead us? Ooh. This is a big area. Can I? Oh, wow. You can't zoom out on local maps either? I forgot about that. Well, that seems like a whole lot of death. Those are all gas things. Don't know why you would have that. But okay then. I guess the halls of tranquility are more about being a different kind of tranquil. You know, the deathly asleep kind of tranquil. Interesting that they don't talk to each other. Transformed heretics. I can never know if it's pronounced heretic? Heretic? Where do you put that stress? I realize that's a really boring thing to talk about. Don't notice me. I don't want the bowl. I just want to see if there's a pressure plate. No, there isn't. Whoop. Nothing there. Have there been Sheogorath statues next to the... Okay, that leads back to the Great Hall. Wait, Great Hall? Didn't I enter via the amphitheater? No, I entered via the Great Hall, and then the second place I went to was amphitheater. Ah! That makes a whole lot more sense now. Very hard earn, huh? Potion of grounding. Alright. Very interesting. Oh, hi, guys. Bye, guys. They stopped right in front of me and be like, so, what are we gonna do about this? I'm like, I don't know. You tell me. Anyways. Now we can real quickly run back, because we know where we're going. We gotta check out the lowest level of the arena. And then we'll be done with this place. And then I'll have to make up, I don't know, like 15 more minutes of content. Which in all truth may just end up me starting the main quest. Alright, I'm making... Yeah. Did I not get the corner of that room? It's okay, there's a wall there. I don't care about it that much. There's no map completion thing. If there was, I'd be screwed. Like, legitimately fucked. Because there are some places you just can't get into anymore. And filling out map completion for them, I would just blow my brains out. And be like, nope, don't wanna. Don't give a fuck. So these both lead to the same place. Okay. Actually, wait. I can just go that way, can't I? Wasn't there a door I couldn't open? Oh, it probably comes up from that arena. That makes a whole lot of sense, actually. Oh, hi. Bye. And... downstairs. Okay. Last place to go through. We got ourselves the mute screaming maw. Now we are going for the skull, which I believe is down here. If the skull's not down here, by the way, I'm in a bad situation. Okay, so the skull may be one of those. Actually, is it one of those things? It might actually seriously be one of those things. Participant. Interesting. So there is an arena here. But is it a fighting arena? It seems like the one dude with the scroll was under the assumption that it wasn't for combat per se. But then again, they all wanted armor. They all wanted weaponry. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wow. Scented parchment. Is that an ingredient? What the fuck was that? It's a book. Their screams and battle cries are incessant by now, and the din of steel and training bags is overwhelming. They've been bringing more and more of us in here over the last few weeks of my captivity, and the lust for each other's blood is reaching a fearful pitch. What am I going to do? I've never raised a sword or axe in my life. Oh, I thought that was that. I'm not going to read all of it. You can read it if you want. Yeah, so because they're all crazy, they technically... Wow, this dude got decapitated. Maybe by the door, even. Yes, I agree. Yeah, it seems like this was more brought on by the people who were participants than anything else. Perfumed letter. Why didn't the other two that I checked? Yeah, so they grabbed people who were very certain that they were supposed to fight for some reason or other. One dude felt like he was a champion. And so he's like, oh, they brought me here to kill everyone else. Type deal. Definitely interesting. I wish all the participants had a note on them, but they don't. Oh, there's a tattered robe. I wonder if that tattered robe hood is unique to this place, because I know I've seen the tattered robes before. But the hood is sort of a new thing. So is that where I walked in from? Yes, it is. Which means that this extra hall down here might have something else. Don't slap your feet. Oh, this is just the way back to the arena. I see. It would be much more interesting if, like, there was some, like, unmarked quest here where they wanted you to go through as a participant. Wait. Did this room not actually have anything else? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Then the only other way is either down or through that metal gate. I think we're going to choose the metal gate. Right, because I checked you? Yeah, I checked you. Because we have Buku acrobatics. Which just leads down there anyway. But it's a more civilized way to go. Yeah. I think we may be at the very, very end of it all. Participant. Oh, Jesus, were none of these skulls? What? Yeah, oh, shit. Now I gotta look up where the goddamn skull is gonna be. Watch it be in a place that I've already been into. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yep, so this is just an interesting place in this, and it's good we came down here. Not at all where the skull is. In fact, the skull... the skull's in the amphitheater. In the very first place that we went through. In fact, we have been through there twice now. So I should have picked it up on the second time I was there. But whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. Look at the hunger. Looking at us. Interesting that they all come down here. And they're sort of like waiting for you. They wouldn't talk to me, would they? No, I think they're all still enemies. Where did I go? Oh, master. Not every day you find master alchemy stuff. God damn it. In fact, I think those are new spawns. Yeah, they spawned. So, be aware of that. You're going to get ambushed if you come out after looking through everything. Terribly fascinating, though. I guess whoever came out the first time, like whoever won the first round, died as well? That is the amphitheater, yes. Okay. Alright. Now, here's the question. Where the hell did I... How did I miss the skull? Because I felt like I was looking through this place pretty thoroughly. Oh. Fucking kidding me. It was literally in the place where I'd mentioned about there being statues and like places to worship them, and it looked like the original, looked like the same thing as the Scanlan where we found the other skull. Scanlan is a Critical Role character. Let's not get those mixed up. Yeah. Wow. My embarrassment knows no bounds. Well, there it is. There's Khan. There's nothing else here. You don't gotta... Well, you don't gotta do anything else here. That's about that. It's a fun little thing. Well, it's not really little either. I mean, it's five like area long dungeon, which is actually kind of pretty huge in Oblivion terms. But there's lots of space. There's lots of interesting little intrigue. That fun little bit with the arena, which I think would have been even cooler on top of everything else. Okay, he hasn't saw me yet. Which would be even cooler on top of everything else. But anyways, let's go to the Hill of Suicides. We have some skulls we gotta turn over. There's your skull. Ooh, she gives me a little buff. Look at that. We have your skull. And are you the last person? No, don't look at me. You are the last person we need to find. So we do not have her skull yet. Let's go to Crucible real quick. Turn in the oddities that we have. And we can go over to Bliss and Crash. Alright, Crucible.
Hello.
Let's see. Is the museum open? That is not the museum. Whoa, nope, that's Earl's Mysteries. Yay, the museum is in fact open.
Welcome to the
Oddities.
Oh.
Cool.
See you later.
Added that in. So slowly but surely, they're being added in. Mute Screaming Maw, Blind Watcher's Eye. You know, little by little. I'm actually kind of hopeful to find all of them. It is a lot. But I do think that...
Blessings, citizen.
Why'd you leave your post? Oh, somebody might be coming to relieve you. Let's go talk to... I forget what the name is. But we can give them the Matrix. Oops. Wrong street. Wait, Missing Pauldron. Yeah, that's the place. Oh. Because they're not open yet. Because it's 6 a.m. Well, you know. I am quite curious, because I don't remember how matrices work. Is it a one-time thing where, like, I should keep the matrix until I'm ready to have a piece of armor? By the way, that's what the full amber armor looks like. So he has made a full
What
set
can you
before.
possibly see in her? She spends more time cutting herself than swinging a hammer.
What? So
Amber. Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item.
so there we go.
How can I...
So yeah, now we have magical greaves as a possible thing, because we have 3 pieces and a matrix. But of course,
As- By
that would involve us. Did you call us deer? That would involve us having like space and time to deal with them. And I'll be honest, at this point, I have enough amber to get literally every piece of armor and weaponry. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have enough to get literally anything. What about madness? Do I have enough to get everything there too? 42. Ooh. I just don't have the space in my inventory is all. Ooh. But that, I think next episode we're going to get ourselves a new set of armor and weapons and a shield maybe on top of all that. I've been unfaithful, blah blah blah.
Tradition dictates before each master smith dies, she hides these magical molds in the world, like pouring salt into a wound.
All right, that's not entirely how I
Over
would
time, they soak
say
in
it.
magical energies from the world around them, like you suck blood from a cut.
Okay.
Bring me a matrix and enough ore, and I will forge you a new item and bleed the magic of the matrix into it.
Okay. So there we go. I believe that is every quest update even that you can get for is it finally done now? It is. It is done. It is a completed quest because we have found out about matrices and now they're just normal merchants. So cool. We got that one done too. The Museum of Oddities and the Taxonomy of Obsession. It's... Man. I can't believe how many quests are left. There's not that many. These two will never go away. The Ancient Dam, I don't think will ever go away because I don't think the modder ever finished it. So I guess next time is through the Fringe of Madness. And then one day, I will hate myself enough to do Taxonomy because it may possibly be more annoying than either the Hammer and Tongs or the Nirnroot. Because at least for those, you know where to look. But for the Taxonomy thing, it's... You have to deal with the fucking AI of the game. I hate the AI. It's so dumb sometimes. Like, I'm gonna end up getting something there, and she's gonna kill it, and then she'll be like, "Oh, whoops! You have to bring me another one," which, by the way, can happen. Very much can happen, in fact. Oh, you know, I never actually did something while we were here. I never actually found that one thing. So it's behind Sickly Bernice's place. And there's like a broken thing here. And then, yep, inside of here is the sunken urn that you open with the key. By the way, finally, getting to that. Sweet cakes, not rolls. Interesting. Concealed putrescence. And then Fillmore spore and swamp wine. Really weird, but I mean, okay. So there's that cache, which I literally never found and forgot to get. This game sometimes, like, I love it, but it's really annoying and weird. Sometimes. I guess there's good and bad things to every game. Anyways. Fucking oranges and potatoes. Yeah, so I think in the next episode, I'm going to start the main quest. I don't know whether or not I'm going to have a full suit of armor by then. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. But the problem is that a lot of my armor right now is magical. Although, we could get a full suit of armor and enchant it. So there's an idea. If you have ideas of what I should enchant my armor with, go ahead and post them in the comments. And maybe I'll just do whichever one appeals to me the most. So there's a lot of different things you can do. So I could get like a full reflect damage thing and never have to worry about being hurt. Because yeah, you can have 100% reflect damage and reflect magic. And yeah, it actually does what you think it does. Although it makes it extremely hard to do that taxonomy quest, I will admit. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to stop jumping around the roofs. Let me know what kind of enchantments you want. Put some ideas in my head about what game is going to take over Oblivion, because we have like 2 quest lines left and then a couple of just random quests scattered about until we're done the game completely. So let me know. This is fun. I'm surprisingly having fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time. Bye-bye.